Were you aware that Ted Turner was such a bad motherfucker? Politics aside, were you guys aware of how amazing a human being the thriving Ted Turner really is? I didn't know about the America's Cup. Were you guys aware of that?
Oh wait,
the sailing thing?
so I just want to point out that he asked us a question and then started answering. He didn't want to know if we knew that he was a bad
If we
motherfucker.
actually knew, yep.
He just wanted to like, oh, let me tell you about this. All right, go ahead. The America's Cup. That is the sailboat race. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the sailboat race.
Right.
Were you aware that Ted Turner was basically tapped on the shoulder and like begged by the United States of America to go out and lead his yacht courageous to victory over the fucking Australians to win our fucking cup back? Were you guys aware of that little factoid?
Nope.
No. What year?
1977.
Damn. Grayson,
Yeah.
he's no spring chicken, and even then he was probably in his early 40s.
Yes. Yeah, and he was like a chiseled bad motherfucker with the mustache, with the gap tooth, with the cigar. Apparently when they won it and they got back on shore, the reporter's trying to get the microphone in his face, and some chicks out there like, "Hey, Ted." He's like, "Hey, show us your tits."
He said that, huh?
Okay, yeah. So not only that, so Ted Turner wins America's Cup. Also, a few short years later, 4 years later, he's the founder of CNN. Of course, he created the Turner Broadcasting Network. He's also the co-founder of the Nuclear Threat Initiative. I haven't even clicked that one yet. He's the former owner of the Atlanta Hawks, the former owner of the Atlanta Braves, the former owner of World Championship Wrestling, and the co-creator of Captain Planet. And I was not aware of a lot of these facts.
I knew all of those except for the Captain Planet one.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
And I know he owns a plot of land in Texas that's bigger or half the size of the state of Rhode Island. I think I've heard that somewhere. The square mileage of it is about half the size of one of the states in the union.
Well, he also wrote a check for $1 billion to the United Nations because they were running out of money. And he was just like, "Fuck it, I got $1 billion. I got two. Here's one." And he also married Jane Fonda in her prime. Like, why has there not been a movie made about this man? Again, politics aside, I don't care where you stand politically. That's a resume worth man worship right there.
Well, I think I can answer why there hasn't been a movie made, because it would probably premiere on TBS and take 6 hours. That might be the start of it. But I didn't know that guy. Like, I just thought he had a lot of money and he was a bit of a tycoon. I didn't. It wouldn't shock me that he had some sort of aristocratic sailing background, but to jump on an America's Cup ship and lead the Stars and Stripes, which was a boat in the late 80s and early 90s in the America's Cup, to victory over our brethren from down under. No, wasn't aware of that.
But I will say the most amazing story about Ted Turner, maybe this is more insight into the actual mind of the man. I was listening to a podcast and Chris Pratt was on. And apparently Chris Pratt, I don't know, like worked for Ted Turner in some capacity at one point in his young acting career. And he was with Ted Turner at Ted Turner's house, and Ted Turner had Turner Movie Classics on. And I can remember this phenomenon happening with Turner Movie Classics, that a movie would just stop and another one would start randomly. That is because Ted Turner was bored with the current movie that was on Turner Movie Classics and decided he just wanted to watch something else. And so they turned it. End of story.
Damn.
That's boring. Put something else on. Watch Fire of Aliens.